Good evening, everyone. I'm going to try to make this between 12 and 15-minute long video. So let's start right now. This is the National Weather Service from GSP, their prediction a little bit before 6 o'clock today. These are outdated maps because they've just issued around 10 o'clock today a winter weather advisory for Greenville, Spartanburg, and Oconee counties, which means they're expecting most of the county to get at least 1 inch of snow. But anyway, so this is what I was going to show you. This is the middle of the prediction. This is showing best case scenario, what they predicted. This is worst case if it's bust. This is if it's a boom. This is what they really think is realistic. But let's get underway with some model runs. So I'm going to show you some things about the European and other models. This showing the precipitation. So this is the Zulu time. We are 5 hours behind it. So this is what, 7 p.m. Thursday night. This is again 1 a.m. These jump by 6 hours. This is 7 a.m. As you can see, it's predicting that the snow rain line stay mostly in the northern parts of the Greenville, Spartanburg, and Cherokee counties near the state line. That's all you really need to know. But what it does show later in the day, there's like a deformation zone. That's when the low, let me back up, when the surface low, which is here, and the upper level low is higher up on the map out of the range. When the upper low, which I'll show in a second, is coming into view, the upper level low is here. When it moves some of its energy to the lower low, transfers the energy, it causes the snow to the snow band to go from a linear to like a comma shape. You go forward and you get this twisting. When it twists, it all of a sudden releases a lot of precipitation. So it's very hard to predict where this deformation zone, when and where it occurs, very hard to predict. But you'll see on the snow maps in a second that they're predicting a lot of snow on the European, just north of the state line near Charlotte. But anyway, so this is the European map of the precipitation. This is the GFS. This is the classic. We call it the old GFS. The new one looks slightly different. Again, Zulu times. This is Friday at 7 a.m. This is at 1 p.m., 7 p.m. Again, it doesn't show a whole lot of snow in the upstate. Let's go to the new revised version of the GFS. Again, this is 1 a.m. This is 7 in the morning. Again, it's showing lots of snow in Greenville, Spartanburg County. And and look here at 1 p.m. This is where the deformation occurs from basically like a linear amount of snow. And watch what happens. And it shows the deformation occurring in the upstate to near Charlotte before it tapers off. Okay. Let's jump to the next graph. This is the Canadian. I just throw this in. This is the only time you're going to see the Canadian tonight. Again, here's the lower level low. The upper is just off the map there. Again, this is showing at 7 a.m., 1 p.m. Snow in the upstate, not heavy snow, but it doesn't really show a good deformation, but it seems to want to do it north of Charlotte. Okay, the next model I want to show you, we go for the medium range ones, which you just saw, which are good for looking at weather 3, 4, or 5 days out to 10. But the short range is for like 1 to 3 days out, and they're higher resolution. They do a better job at predicting small scale events like the deformation. Okay, so here is the NAM. Every 6 hours it does a extended 84-hour run, but you'll see you see right there. Okay, let's move ahead. Again, Zulu time, this is 3 a.m. That's really about 10 p.m. This is 1 a.m. Again, it's showing lots of snow in the upstate by 3 a.m. I mean by 1 a.m. This is 4 a.m. and you'll see it doesn't show much of a deformation, but it does show some precipitation. This is one of those I like. They also have, this is a 12-kilometer NAM, which is how high the resolution is. This is the one I like a lot. This is called the HRRR, the high resolution refresh rate. So it refreshes really fast. Once an hour, it updates the model. So let's see, the newest model right now is at 4 a.m. Doesn't have all the things. Now this is what I meant to say, is every 6 hours. So if you go to 0612, it goes out 48 hours. So let's look at this model, and you'll see the resolution looks better. And let's see, this is at 7 a.m., 6 a.m., and you'll see, boom, right there, the deformations occurring. This is 18Z, which is 1 p.m. Let me go backwards. You'll see it shows that deformation occurs right over Spartanburg and Cherokee County. It twists, and it also goes towards Charlotte too. And so this is showing the snowfall map in a minute, that the HRRR is showing more snow than any other map for the upstate. This is the one that I like. It's the highest resolution that we have. And it does last, it looks like, until later, until dinner time plus. Okay, let's go to another map. This is the NAM3. This is a higher resolution. The last one was 12 kilometers. This is 3. Oh, I just want to go back and show you that, because the other HRRRs don't go out as far. They go out 18 hours. This is the latest one we have all the data on. And again, it's showing the same thing. It's showing about 1, 2 o'clock. This is 11 a.m. Let's see. There's 11, 12. See, it's showing that same spin. It stops, it looks like, about 4 o'clock. But if you go back the last couple of slides, you can see that deformations are occurring the same place, Spartanburg and Cherokee County. Let's see if it shows that in the next model. This is the high resolution NAM. You got the normal, which is very high. This is very, very high. This is just like the HRRR, very high. Again, there's the low pressure at the surface, and up to the northwest is the upper. And let's see, this is showing us at about 10 a.m. This is 3, so it jumps by 3 hours. So this, let's see, yeah, so this is 10 a.m. This is 1 p.m. And you can see it's showing basically, now this shows the deformation is occurring more towards the Charlotte area. It looks like it's twisting, but it's when it's over the Charlotte area. Okay, so let's see what the next model shows. This is also another high resolution model. I just discovered it. I was doing some research about it. Let's see what this shows. This again is showing, there it is, the same shows the same spin. This is 7 in the morning, 8, 9, 10, and it shows it happening also about 12 to 3 o'clock. See that spin right there, and it shows it going till about 2100, which is 9 o'clock Zulu time, which is 4. So it's showing between 12 and 4, that spin. So several models are showing a deformation zone here, which means they can boost your accumulation by easily 1 to 2 inches. So everywhere else in your area gets 1 inch, you get 2 to 3 inches. You get a bonus 1 to 2 inches. Again, it just keeps going out over time. Okay, let's go to the next model. And this is also one of the high resolutions. We'll do the same thing. Let's see, this is 12 o'clock. So it's showing almost the same thing. Not as much snow, but it shows that the deformation again is near Charlotte and this part of South Carolina. Now this also gives parts of the Midlands a chance for snow too, and I'll show that on one of the snow accumulation screens. Now this is the total snowfall, and this is the European. I'm just going to run it till the end, till like Saturday, the middle of the day. So what you can see, it doesn't show a whole lot of snow south of the border. Now this the GFS, the classic American model. Same thing, run it out. Again, what do you see? Mainly, snow north of the state line. Now the new and improved is bonkers for the upstate. And it even shows Columbia getting in, Newberry getting in on the action. So it says that GSP got 2 inches, but to the east and to the northeast, look at that, 9 inches in some parts of Spartanburg and Greenville County. That's maybe overdoing it a little bit. Let's go to another model, the NAM, my good old trusty NAM. This is the normal resolution, not the 3K, which is the high. You go out to the end of the storm, which let's go to the middle of Saturday. Again, it shows that maybe Newberry gets some flurries, and parts of Spartanburg can get anywhere from 2+ inches. That's interesting. The next model is a close-up of the NAM. This is the same model. Let's run it out till midday Saturday. And you can see Newberry may be getting it. But here's the deformation zone. This is the bonus here. This is where it's showing the deformation zone. See, everywhere else got, say, 4 inches. Here's the bonus 2-3 inches. Let's go to the next model, the HHR, the triple R as I call it. How does this show? Again, the triple R is showing it's even showing that Columbia is getting 0.4 inches of snow. I think the next one is a close-up, of the HHR. Let's see, which model run was that? Oh, that's the Z. Let me go to the 0 time. Let's go to the newest one. Let's see how far this one goes out. It may not go out to the end of the storm. Now, let's go to the 00, which goes out the furthest. So let's just go to the end of the storm. Let's pull it out till sometime on Saturday. Yeah, let's go till Saturday, 11 a.m. So it shows that some parts of Newberry will be hitting, but see some parts of Spartanburg, 7 inches. Rock Hill, Charlotte, 2 to 4 inches. Very interesting. Next model, we got 13 minutes, 2 more minutes to go. This is also one of those high resolution models that I've been learning about. Again, this one shows, again, close to Columbia. And in Newberry, again, Spartanburg, that general couple inches. This is also a high resolution, one I just learned about recently. Let's run it to the end of the run. Yeah, so this is interesting. Okay, so bottom line, what does that mean to me? Let's show you where we are right now. So what my model, I think my models are saying to me that anywhere north of the South Carolina line, you're going to easily get 2-4 inches. Further north, you're in the 4 to 6 plus range. But in South Carolina, if you're in the northern part of these 3 or 4 main counties, you're going to get 2 to 4 inches. If you're between here and Interstate 85, you're going to get somewhere between 1 to 3 inches. I think more 1 inch over here, 2 to 3 inches over here if you're between the blue line and the black line. If you're below the black line, which is Interstate 85 down to the green line, you're going to get 1/2 to 1 inch. And you are south of the green line, north of the blue line, you're going to get a trace of snow, and you may get a good chance to see snow, but nothing's going to stick. What we're looking for, and this is hard to predict, the deformation zone. It's right here. You're going to get a bonus 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 inches than what people 10, 15 miles to your left and right did not get. So we'll see how that pans out. Over now.